My name is Sarah Hargraves. I am the Math Science Learning Leader at Jack James High School. At Jack James, we really focus on real-world connections for our subjects. We know that a lot of students come into our building not loving math, not having found a lot of success in math in their previous school years. So we really want to make the connections to how it can be relevant in their lives. We do things from just calculating markups and discounts at the store, finding out what's the best buy for buying your grocery items, to taxes. We talk about taxes and how to calculate your taxes and make sure that you're being deducted the correct amounts off of your paycheck. We talk about ways of getting paid. Different jobs pay you differently, so what would that look like down the road? We talk about measurement and measurement applicable to some of the trades and the courses that you might want to go into after. So we really try to make as many connections as possible. When possible, we get up, we get moving, we use tape measures, we measure the classroom, we go out, we measure angles with cars and pulley systems. So we do a lot of that connection to the real world for our math courses, which tends to speak to students a lot better. With our science courses, to some of the careers that students can see themselves doing down the road. So in this building we have automotive, auto body, we have culinary. So how can we link some of the scientific concepts about chemical reactions to what's happening in their culinary classes? So it won't be odd to see your science class going down to the cooking labs and doing some lab experiments down there. We like to make things fun, so you can expect your science teachers to do some cool demos for you, showing you how science can be exciting. But again, we try to make it as approachable as possible.
My name is Samantha Schreiner. I'm the Learning Leader of English and Social Studies here at Jack James High School. In English and Social Studies, we try to make real-world connections to make the text and the curriculum relevant for students. We bring in a variety of different resources. We try to get short stories, novels, articles, current event resources, things that kids would be familiar with or be able to connect to. In social studies in particular, we try to get students engaged in what's going on in the world. We spend a lot of time on current events, issues that impact them directly. We try to bring in real-world experiences such as field trips. We brought in the Elections Canada student vote this year as well. We try to make learning relevant and fun so that we can break down those barriers for students. Try to get learners familiar with how to understand bias, and how to look for bias to be able to formulate their own opinions and to be able to communicate those opinions in whatever way best demonstrates their understanding. In English, our students do have the opportunity to explore novels that are relevant to them and that are of interest to them as well. So students are able to make those real-world connections as well through the text that they're reading to make it more relevant and more engaging. In English and social studies, we access a variety of different texts. We watch film, we look at different websites, we do short stories, novels, articles, we look at graphs and infographics and a lot of different ways to get knowledge and understanding, not just written text. Here at Jack James, we try to set up students for success outside of high school, so when they leave empowered and confident in themselves. We try to ensure that students have the fundamental skills that they need, so functional writing, functional communication skills, as well as the ability to look up things for social studies. We try to get them to look at bias. We try to get them to understand what's going on in the world and how things are connected to them and to their communities and the world as a whole. We offer a variety of different accommodations depending on student needs, and we offer those universally.
So one of our big things that we focus on in this building is assistive technology and allowing students to use the supports that we have available to them that then they could use down the road. So a lot of our students use their phones for speech to text, if that helps. We have C-Pen, so if you have a lot of reading, especially in some of your science courses.
It's actually a pen that will read text for you. It's discreet, it's small. Students use it through earbuds, and they're able to have text read out loud to them. They're also able to have words looked up directly on there as well, and lots of our students have found these to be helpful.
We also have a great source of laptops and computers and that kind of thing. So a lot of our students have the ability to type out their answers if they prefer, access the coursework on D2L. Yeah, lots of really good opportunities.
We try to pair text with video or audio for students wherever possible. We encourage word processing, using the internet.
So if you come to Jack James, even if math science are not your best, most exciting topics from the past, we're going to try to find ways to bring them into your world and make it relevant to what you'll see down the road.